Good morning, dreamers. How are you today? It's tea today. Had a lovely day yesterday. But it meant I was tired. And I fell asleep watching, I don't even know, one of the Harry Potters with the kids. I'm with Carl, and so I woke up this morning to McDonald's wrappers, wall to wall, super fun stuff. Anyway, I also missed my nighttime tea. So nighttime me did not take care of morning me. It was a disaster. And I had a choice to make this morning. One, I physically hurt. So because I didn't get my tea. So I was like, okay, you're going to not allow the pain to talk. Like I literally sat at the side of the bed and went, okay, this is what we need to, come on, this is what we need to do. Can't let the pain talk. Two, I walk into the living room and just went, oh no. My stuff from supper was still out. The kids' stuff from supper was still out. And I was like, okay, you're going to just take your time. So I went, had a shower, let my hair dry while I was cleaning up the place. And yeah, the hair is not doing what I want it to do today, but whatever. It's going, just don't look me in the eye. You might turn to stone. But yes, I just was like, okay, just breathe. You're up early enough. And so I was meditating on what was good. I am so thankful I have kids. I'm also thankful that I have friends who pick up the kids, and then when those kids are hungry, they take them to McDonald's so that they can grab supper, because they didn't know if mom was going to be home or not in time to make them supper, and it wouldn't do to make any of the ingredients in the house. I'm thankful that we have ingredients in the house. There's a lot of food here, and we could not go for groceries for a month probably and still be okay, except for milk. I'm grateful that there's a store where I can buy milk. There's one within walking distance, and there's a couple others less than 3-minute drive away. Technically, I could walk there too. I'm grateful that I have feet that can walk and a car that can drive. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that my feet can walk even when they're in pain, because I didn't have the tea that I was supposed to have last night, but I have a good supply of the tea, so I can boil some water and make some tea in the morning and skip the coffee. That's okay. I'm thankful that I have running water that I can put in a kettle in order to make the tea. See where I'm going with this? When we choose to see the good, it's not a false positivity. It's not toxic at all. In fact, it's quite a good mind shift to be seeking. Because hovering around the corner when I woke up this morning was, she's affectionately known as Hulk Mum in my house. She's who I get when I'm depressed, who I become when I am depressed. You see, there was no reason I needed to be depressed. It was just that I was in pain and a little overwhelmed at how things looked when I got out of bed. And I could have welcomed her into the home. It would have been very real. The kids' lights would have flicked on. They would have gotten their beds shaked. And they would have heard an angry voice telling them to get out of bed and help me clean up. But I stopped, meditated, asked God to help me get my spirit where it needed to be. For those of you that are struggling with your mental illnesses right now and their depression is yelling and yipping at your heels, yip back. Get angry back at it and say, no, you're not welcome here. In fact, don't even get angry back. Just be apathetic towards it and say, get out. You're not welcome here. You don't live here anymore. This is not your address. You do not pay rent. So get out. Now, there are days when the clouds just won't go. I'll get you that. But if those other days where the clouds are there and there's a bit of a decision to make and you're in control, don't relinquish control to it. Or those days when the clouds won't move, will come faster and further and lay more heavily on you. So whatever the tasks that lie before you today, do them with a grateful spirit. Start to do the if you give a mouse a cookie thing. If you don't know what that is, read the book because it's a lot of fun. It'll make you laugh a little bit. And then you'll see what I mean. One thing leads to the other, leads to the other, leads to the other. You've got this. And you're worth the effort. You really are. Believe it or not. And you'll feel much better in the process when you choose to see the good and not the gray. Know that I love you. Spend some time dreaming. And we'll talk with you later. Bye.